Hi everyone, thanks for joining me. This is Connie. Just coming on to share with you a quick tag and my coffin treat bags that I made. Wanted to share that with you. So, I got a digital kit from Shabby Art Boutique. You have to subscribe to her newsletter, and then I think it's every month you get a free, some sort of digital kit. This happened to be the Shabby Pink Halloween mini kit, I think it's called. I'm not 100% positive. And I forget where I signed up, if it was through an Etsy purchase or if it was from, oh, what was I going to say? If I got on her blog and subscribed. I don't remember things. I'm really sorry. I will leave her information in the box below. I don't know if she has a YouTube channel. I've not really looked, but definitely check her out on Etsy. And anyway, let's get started. The tag itself, not the black part of it, but the printed tag was part of the kit. The pumpkin, the cat, the happy Halloween, the flower, and the pink and black polka dotted part of the heart. And then I'll show you the rest that was included. What I did was the tag, I just put an offset with it, as I did with the, oh, good grief, my fingers, as I did with, I think, the Happy Halloween. I think it's only in pink. I know the flower I did an offset. The kitty I did, but it's in black, and I wanted it so it didn't stand out quite so stark. And then the pumpkin I did that. And the cat and the pumpkin are two different pieces, so you can cut them separately. Thank you, Deb, for my little trinkets and pieces. I love these. I just put that on. I'm giving this to my great niece. I I have some ideas, and Deb, you really didn't help matters any. So, and I thought of one more thing, and I'll explain when I get the coffin box up here. But anyway, this little pearl piece in the middle is also gifted from Deb. Thank you. The iridescent ribbon is from Really Reasonable Ribbon. It's just a trim. It's not actually ribbon. And then as is my black and white, checkered, or I don't know. I think they call it plaid, whatever. Probably checkered. That's also from Really Reasonable Ribbon. My black piece is cut out of glitter cardstock. And I popped up my heart, and I did again a black glittered shadowed heart behind it with the cricket. This has popped up, this has popped up, this has popped up, and so is that. I put some, and it probably doesn't show real well, but the black in the mouth and the eyes and the nose was just a little bit of a gray. I wanted a little bit darker, so I used my black Sakura. I can't talk very well, obviously, yet, but it's a black glaze pen. I put some, I think it's just White Blizzard Nouveau glitter drops. And I just put some to highlight the flower, and then on the bow, I used some white liquid pearls. I can't get things straight, so I just kind of made it look like it was going in a curve on purpose. Uh, the polka dotted heart does come with two little dots if you want to put the bows through it, or like a bow and tie it to it. I just took them out. I made my own bow with my bow and all, and then just glued it on. So this tag, though, I'm getting a ruler here, is approximately, I think I said it's 5.5, but I could be wrong. Um, the tag itself is actually about 5 and maybe it's only 5 inches. Let's see. Yeah, the tag itself would be 5 inches tall, and again, I just did a shadow of the printed part, and it's about 3.5 inches wide. I don't know if I resized it in Design Space. I can't remember. I also forgot to tell you I did put some little pink glitter dots on here. I'm trying to think. I thought there was something else. This comes as a PDF file. Not sure if you're aware of that, and if you don't know how to use or are not comfortable using print and cut with Cricut, or if you like to fussy cut, great. I don't fussy cut. I just, if it can't be cut with the Cricut, I'm not making it. You can go online and Google for free PDF to PNG files, converters. That's what I did. It works awesome. And then I did have to do, some, um, what do I want to say? It comes in as one like big piece, all of these different elements, and then I just slice like a square and I just keep slicing it out. Otherwise, I could upload it and then clean it up and do each individual piece uploading. It does take a little while, but again, I can't fussy cut. I would not make it with, it just doesn't work for me. I'll just put it that way. So, yeah, I do what works for me, but it worked. And then I can do a shadow. I couldn't do a shadow either with fussy cutting, so um, I'll leave it at that. Now, my treat box, I'll bring in this way. I'm going to turn it a little bit because it's a little big to fit in, and I don't want to have to adjust the camera again because it just makes a mess. But first of all, the box itself it is a treat holder. You can use whatever you want. I got the directions, a tutorial from the Cheeky Bum, Bumm, here on Facebook. Excuse me, on YouTube. I'm going to try very hard to remember to get the link, and then I will share it with you. I apologize. I still can't talk very well, so bear with me. Anyway, we'll start with the dimensions. The coffin itself, go on the back, is 9 inches by 5 inches, and then it's 2 inches deep. And while I'm back here, this is one of the designs from the kit. The paper that I used, the pink and white polka dot, and it's got little spiders, you can see real faint. That is also part of the kit. So I wanted to share that with you. Okay, and then this little bow, heart. Oh my goodness. It's part of a long string. I think I got it off of AliExpress, and I just cut the tails off that connect to every one of them. This lifts up, and this is where you open it, okay? And then it lifts up again. So you have quite a decent amount of opening in here. I just put a Velcro piece on to close it. I guess you can see inside there a little bit. I used, well, first of all, on my black piece, right here, and then I sponged it. I used a piece of pink, this light pink that you can see in there a little bit, and I used an embossing folder on it. I don't know what I was dreaming about because the pieces of, well, you can see it from this side. See up here, there's that black piece along this side. It doesn't show so bad on that end, and I can't do anything about that just because of the way it's assembled. I don't know how I would cover that very well. It would be very difficult, to be honest. So that's what it looked like in here. And then I came back before I put the top and the sides, or the top on, and I cut another piece, and I just stuck it on so it hid some of the parts from the side here. I had a bit of a problem following the tutorial, which is not unusual for me. It's just me. So that's the way I fixed it. And, okay, so I'm going to tell you, I don't have the pillow made. And then last night I was thinking, oh, I have another idea. But my friend Deb said, now be sure you put a pillow in there, because I was telling her, I thought my niece, great niece, could put her Barbies. It would just be, she's got the old Monster High dolls from her older sister and stuff. Then I got to thinking, I'm going to have one of her sisters get one of either her Barbies or her Monster High dolls. And I'm using this as a Halloween treat box, so she'll get little goodies and stuff in there too. Don't get me wrong. But inside I'm going to make a pillow out of paper, but also it's going to have some, hopefully some uh, sprinkles or something in it, and I'm going to put some gel in it so it's kind of cushy. So, and then I'm going to have them get one of her dolls, and I'm going to put that in there too. And my you know, my great niece is just gonna. She'll think it's funny, but she'll let me know that she doesn't think so at first. That's just how she is. We have this little. I do with all my nieces and great nieces and nephews, and my nieces I did too. It's just we have fun with each other. I like to joke and stuff, so yeah. So I thought, well, we'll just, you know, and I'm putting uh, crinkled paper, threaded paper in there, so she won't see the doll at first and the pillow. So anyway, I had to share with you. I have a warped sense of humor, but it makes life a little more fun. So we'll get back to the top of this now. I used some box pleated pink trim, and then I had this black trim in my stash. I didn't have any lace that would gather it, and I didn't want to gather it because my sewing machine is not with me right now. So I just left it at this. Otherwise, it would have been really pretty with some pink, or excuse me, some white uh, ruffled lace on there. Yeah, I had to stop and think what I was. Anyway, let's go on. Sorry, I get talking and. Okay, this background piece here, this printed paper, is there are two full-size sheets of paper, 8.5 by 11. This is one, and I don't think, I think it's cut off. There's a cat that sits up over here, similar to this one. It's the one that I used on the tag. It looks like that, only it's cut off, so it's only about that tall, and the hat's not on there. But anyway, that's part of it. It's really a pretty kit. Uh, I did pop this up to accommodate for the trim that I added, and the pink, and I probably should have used clear. I didn't think about that, but they really are a pink color. I don't know if they're coming across the best on the video. That was on a long sheet, and I just added those on for a little more bling. This design, without the cat and without the hat, so it's just the little witch and the pumpkins and then the purplish leaves. That's a design that's on there on the kit. This is part of the kit. I just enlarged the Happy Halloween from the tag that I'd used. This hat I have popped up. I put some glossy accents on the flowers. This is popped up. This is popped up. And these are two separate pieces. I added some Nouveau White Blizzard glitter drops on there. And then I have some pink, I think they're liquid pearls. No, they're pops of color. Sorry about that. Made a bow again with that iridescent trim, and this is a heart from that I received in my wonderful package from Deb. Added some white liquid pearls to that, and I did add a offset with the cricket. In the back, I just have some doilies. I actually put two together just to give it more stability, and then I cut a black. This black piece is just a cut piece from my die set. I don't know where it's from, but that I cut out of glitter paper, and you can't see it, and you really can't in real life either, so I don't know what I did, but why I did it, but I did run it, you can see a little bit up there, through a spider web die, embossing folder. I'm sorry, I'm just, my mind goes in one direction, my mouth in another, so I apologize. What I did was my image, though, and it's all one layer, okay? I added the cat on here, and then I added the hat on top of the cat. No, excuse me, added the cat on top of the hat, and then I put them all together. And I did this in Design Space. So then when they were all put together, I attached and flattened them so they could all cut as one. And I just wanted the cat in there and just a little bit extra decorations here. Now on the hat, and I don't know if the camera will probably not pick it up. I'm trying to think, see if it. It does a little bit. Yep, the hat and the hair. I did add some Spectrum Noir. It's just the glitter, the liquid glitter stuff. You can use a paintbrush to put on it. It's just on a little jar. You can also use like Wink of Stella, however, whatever you have. And then on the hat here also I put some glossy accents just on the flowers. And on his eyes I put glossy accents also on hers. And in real life, kind of creepy then. So that'll really make my great niece happy. Just joking. She gnomes and uh, trolls. She said they just gross me out. They freak me out. She doesn't like them, so I'm gonna send her a troll card one of these days. Just play with her. And she laughs about it when she says it, so I don't know. Anyway, on the shoes and on the pumpkins, all but let's see. I think nope, I did them all. Yeah, I did them all. Again, on the eyes, the nose, and the mouth, I used my black, what did I call it again? My black glazed pen. Again, duh. So, I just wanted to share that treat box with you. It is, I mean, got a lot of room for stuff in there. I don't know if you can see, but that goes a long ways back, and it's, yeah, it's quite large. So, if you compare it, here it is. If you compare it to the tag, that's good size, So, and like I said, the depth of it. Anyway, I want to thank you for joining me, putting up with me while I'm trying to think and talk and can't talk. But I hope you all have an awesome day. If you have any questions, please leave a comment and I will get back to you. Otherwise, take care, everybody.